Ukraine has a rich and complex history that spans thousands of years, shaped by various cultures, empires, and the political changes. Here's a concise overview of Ukraine's history and its path to becoming an independent nation. Ancient history. Early settlements. Human settlements in the region date back to the Neolithic period. The Trypillian culture, 4500 3000 BCE, is one of the earliest known civilizations in Ukraine. Scythians and Sarmatians. The region was later inhabited by nomadic tribes like the Scythians and Sarmatians around the 7th century BCE. Kievan Rus. Formation. In the 9th century, the Kievan Russes was established by the Varangians, Vikings, and became a powerful federation of Slavic tribes. Golden Age. Under rulers like Vladimir the Great, 980-1015, and Yaroslav the Wise, 1019-1054, Kievan Rus reached its peak, adopting Christianity in 988 and developing a rich cultural and political life. Decline. Internal conflicts and Mongol invasions in the 13th century led to the fragmentation and decline of Kievan Rus. Lithuanian and Polish rule. Grand Duchy of Lithuania. In the 14th century, much of Ukraine came under the control of the Grand Duchy of Lithuania. Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. By the 16th century, Ukraine was part of the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth, leading to significant Polish cultural and political influence. Czarny Cossack Hetmanate. Formation. In the mid-17th century, the Cossack Hetmanate was established under the leadership of Bohdan Khmelnytsky, following a rebellion against Polish rule. Autonomy and Russian influence. The Hetmanate initially enjoyed autonomy, but gradually came under increasing Russian influence after the Treaty of Pereyaslav in 1654. Russian Empire and Austro-Hungarian rule. Partition of Poland. In the late 18th century, Ukraine was divided between the Russian Empire and the Austro-Hungarian Empire following the partitions of Poland. Russification. Under Russian rule, policies of Russification were implemented, suppressing Ukrainian culture and language. Early 20th century and Soviet Union. World War I and independence. Following the collapse of the Russian Empire in 1917, Ukraine declared independence. However, this independence was short-lived due to internal conflicts and foreign invasions. Soviet era. By 1922, Ukraine was incorporated into the Soviet Union as the Ukrainian Soviet Socialist Republic. The interwar period and WTO were marked by severe hardships, including the Holodomor, 1932-1933, a devastating famines caused by Soviet policies. Trasso's modern independence, the dissolution of the Soviet Union. In 1991, following the collapse of the Soviet Union, Ukraine declared independence on August 24, 1991. Post-independence challenges. Ukraine faced significant economic and political challenges in the post-Soviet era, including corruption, economic instability, and political divisions. Orange Revolution. In 2004, widespread protests, known as the Orange Revolution, led to a rerun of a rigged presidential election, bringing pro-Western Viktor Yushchenko to power. Euromaidan and Crimea. In 2013-2014, the Euromaidan protests resulted in the ousting of pro-Russian President Viktor Yanukovych. Subsequently, Russia annexed Crimea, and conflict erupted in eastern Ukraine between Ukrainian forces and Russian-backed separatists. Current situation. Ukraine continues to face challenges related to territorial integrity, economic reforms, and political stability, while seeking closer ties with Western Europe and NATO. Ukraine's history is marked by a struggle for self-determination and cultural preservation amidst external influences and internal strife. Its journey to modern independence has been shaped by a complex interplay of historical events and geopolitical dynamics.